Hello everyone, today we're gonna talk about one of the most important parts of daily day life in Taiwan, 7-Eleven. More than just a convenience store, 7-Eleven has become a symbol of modern life, culture, and economy in this country. We chose this topic because we believe it reflects not only Taiwan's economic growth but also its unique lifestyle. In this video, we'll take a closer look at how 7-Eleven has shaped life in Taiwan. We'll begin with a brief introduction to understand why this topic matters. Then, we'll explore its history and expansion, seeing how a small American store became a national icon. Next, we'll look at its demographics and presence to understand just how deeply it's rooted in everyday life. We'll also share insights from our surveys and consumer habits, revealing how often people visit and what they buy. After that, we'll discuss its economic impact, exploring how it contributes to Taiwan's economy and employment. Finally, we'll dive into culture and lifestyle, where 7-Eleven becomes more than just a store, a part of Taiwan's identity. Before wrapping up with a short conclusion that ties everything together. So let's begin with introduction. Imagine a place where everything you need in a day, a quick meal, a cup of coffee, a parcel pickup, or even bill payments, is just a couple of steps away. In Taiwan, that place is 7-Eleven. More than convenience store, it's a part of everyday life woven into the city's rhythm. Since the first store opened in Taipei in 1979, 7-Eleven has spread to nearly every neighborhood, blending global convenience with local culture. For Taiwanese, ready-to-eat meals to modern service like bill payments and parcel delivery, each store reflects the habits, taste, and lifestyle of the people. Its presence is so familiar that it almost feels like part of the city heartbeat, always there for you when you need it. Its store tells you a story of adaptation, efficiency, and connection, showing how a global brand can truly become local.
History and expansion. 7-Eleven is an international brand with more than 68,000 stores in 17 countries, including Mexico, which is the only Spanish-speaking country. The company dates back to 1927 thanks to the initiative of John Jefferson, an employee of the 7-Eleven company, which was dedicated to the production and distribution of ice. Jefferson asked his boss, "Why don't we add or implement a service offering basic necessities such as bread, eggs, and milk for all the workers?" Later, he opened other stores and within a year was aiming to convert more establishments, with the name Totem Stores, a name it kept until 1946, when it changed to 7-Eleven for its new business hours, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. In 1969, the company set out to expand internationally, and the first country it entered was Canada. In 1991, the group of owners in Japan bought it for $430 million, and currently Japan is the country with the largest number of locations, with nearly 20,000 stores, followed by Thailand with just 10,000, the United States with 8,400, and Mexico with 1,800.
Now, let's take a look at just how present 7-Eleven really is in Taiwan, and the numbers are honestly a bit crazy. By the end of the 2023, Taiwan had 13,700 convenience stores. That means there is one store for every 1,700 people. To put that into perspective, that's more than Japan, more than the United States, and more than almost anywhere in the world. And when you walk through any Taiwanese city, you can feel it. In almost every street, every university campus, every rural town, there's always a 7-Eleven just a few steps away. This density makes 7-Eleven much more than a simple convenience store. It works almost like a public service. It's there 24/7, feeding you, caring for your bills, handling your parcels, keeping you connected to daily life. For many Taiwanese people, it's actually hard to imagine a single day without passing by a 7-Eleven, or let's be honest, stopping inside for something. Whatever you need, a coffee, a snack, a payment, or a last minute anything, there's always a store waiting for you around the corner. That's the level of presence we are talking about.
And now, let's zoom out for a moment and look at the bigger picture. The economy behind all those glowing 7-Eleven signs. In 2023, Taiwan's convenience store industry generated more than 412.6 billion new Taiwanese dollars, and its 7-Eleven store alone brings an average of $30.1 million per year. So yes, convenience is big business. But it's not just about money. These stores employ tens of thousands of people: cashiers, clerks, delivery drivers, warehouse staff. And behind every transaction, there is an entire network of companies: logistics, packaging, suppliers, payment systems. All of them depend on the convenience store ecosystem to keep running. And maybe the most fascinating part isn't economy at all. It is the time 7-Eleven saves. In Taiwan, you can walk into the 7-Eleven to pay your electricity bills, collect your parcel, buy tickets, top up your phone, or even print official government documents, all without stepping into a bank or a government office. This level of convenience has quietly transformed everyday life. It has made bureaucracy faster, daily tasks simpler, and society as a whole more efficient and accessible. In other words, 7-Eleven isn't just supporting the economy, it's helping Taiwan run smoothly.
7-Eleven is also a mirror of Taiwan's culture. Walk inside and you'll find rice with pork, TX, dumplings, and noodles. Traditional flavors adapt for modern busy life. Recently, stores started introducing Southeast Asian dishes, and those branches saw a 10% increase in sales. More than 720 stores now feature premium coffee machines, with coffee sales expected to rise by 30% this year. For many, grabbing a coffee at 7-Eleven has become a morning ritual, affordable, quick, and familiar. It's also a place of comfort. Travelers, students, and workers all find something familiar there: a hot meal at midnight or just a quiet seat to rest. 7-Eleven in Taiwan has managed to combine global efficiency with local warmth, and that's what makes it truly unique.
To understand how people use 7-Eleven, we ask locals and foreigners about their habits. Taiwanese people often go to 7-Eleven from 5 to 7 times per week, or even daily. Meanwhile, foreigners they go from 2 to 3 times per week, and it's more for snacks, coffee, or late night food. And here are some of the interviews we made.
Now we are going to visit the 7-Eleven and ask some questions to people. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Anya.
What are you doing in 7-Eleven?
Buying my lunch.
What's your favorite meal in 7-Eleven?
Pasta?
Okay. And your favorite drink?
Any kind of juice.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Ken.
So how often do you go to 7-Eleven?
Usually once a week or twice a week.
And do you buy snacks from 7-Eleven?
Only if it is very late.
Okay, so late night
Yes,
snacks.
later.
Okay, and how many 7-Elevens do you have more or less near by your house? Two. Okay, a couple. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Eric.
Okay, Eric, nice to meet you. How often do you go to the 7-Eleven?
2 day times or every day.
Okay, 2 times a day. What do you usually buy?
I often buy some bread for my breakfast or some dinner or sandwich or
Okay.
cookies like
Okay.
this.
So snacks or for to eat or everyday breakfast. Do you buy coffees?
Coffees,
Some-
not often.
Okay. And what is your favorite flavor of coffee?
Maybe it's American.
Okay. How do you describe in one word like 7-Eleven?
Oh, find everything in the 7-Eleven.
How do you find local food in the 7-Eleven?
I not often buy some local food.
Okay.
I usually go to store.
Okay. Okay. So you do not buy local food in 7-Eleven. Okay.
Yes.
And ¿qué más nos falta? Okay, well, thank you, Eric.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Speaking from personal experience, we all had moments when 7-Eleven truly saved the day. Whether it was printing a document minutes before a deadline, grabbing dinner after midnight, or withdrawing cash when every bank was closed, 7-Eleven was always there. It's not an exaggeration to say that these stores are part of our daily ride. For many of us, it is hard to imagine Taiwan without those glowing green, orange, and red things on every corner.
It's time to eat. I'm buying something at 7-Eleven. What should I take? Let's come and see. What should I take? Something more local or just a chicken vegetarian burrito? The final decision is the chicken and vegetable burrito. Let's come and pay.
To sum up, 7-Eleven in Taiwan is far more than a convenience store. It's a pillar of society, a place that drives the economy, supports local businesses, and reflects the island culture and lifestyle. Through adaptation, innovation, and strong community connection, 7-Eleven has become a perfect example of how a global brand can drive by thinking locally. So next time you walk past one of those familiar signs, think about it. It's just not a store, it's a reflection of Taiwan's modern identity. Thank you for watching.